So this is what the writer Yasir Lester said. He said he's not sure if the Armor Wars film is happening or not. In the same way Blade goes away and comes back the next day, Armor Wars is. It'll be a thing that happens every few months, then it won't happen, then it will happen again. Let me tell you guys where I'm at with Armor Wars.
That does not sound promising.
I believe, number one, you cancel Armor Wars and you bring Iron Man back. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? At this point, I agree. The MCU could use Iron Man.
Yeah, I mean, like, no offense to Rhodey. I love Rhodey, but sorry, bro. You don't need your own movie.
Bro, if this show comes out and it is just Rhodey, I'll be happy. I really want to see the show. But, bro, the way things are going right now, if they could bring back Iron Man, that would be like the biggest game changer. And I think that, like myself, I think a lot of people would be ecstatic over it. There would be some that are apprehensive. And I think like once they thought about it, they'd be like, okay, you know what? Nah, this is a good thing. But there would also be the wave of morons who are like, oh, so they're definitely going to do like the infamous Iron Man and, you know, Tony, oh, you kind of look like me. Bro, they are going to ignore that. They're going to treat it like it's not even a thing. It's the only way to do it and not be corny. And some of y'all just can't even help yourselves when it comes to being corny. It's like second nature to you.
Yeah.
By the way, I tease, I joke. If you watch the show, you get it. If you don't and you're watching this out of context, understand that I play around.
Yeah, right. Yes, and I agree with this. I don't think the mask is coming off. That's in my opinion. I don't think we're getting the mask coming off until maybe the end of the movie, or maybe when he's like alone, the mask is off. But I
think the mask is going to come off, and I'll tell you why. I think that they're going to want to convey human emotion to him, and they're going to want to show facial expressions. And I think because of that, I think the mask is coming off.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. But you know, so yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting because I don't think that they're going to do infamous Iron Man, but we also can't ignore the fact that, like, I think that they're also going to play off of the fact that if Dr. Doom does take off his mask in front of a freaking Peter Parker, he's going to look like Tony Stark, you know, and I think it's smart for them to ride on, not for like Tom Holland to join him, but be like, bro, like, this, you look like somebody I know, you know what I mean? And then dude's gonna be like, I don't care, and then throw him into like another Earth, you know what I mean?
If they did it, like, that's the way to do it. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, it has to be. Like, it's going to be mentioned because he's a multiversal character. Like the same way if you know Chris Evans came back and played who's a random powerful character, the Beyonder. Let's just say he was the Beyonder, right? Like if Chris Evans pulled up to Sam and as the Beyonder, Sam's like, Steve. No, and just throws him somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you know. So yeah, and that's just a theory.
Disbelief. I think the way to, I think the way to go about it is just ignore it. I really do.
But that would be but that wouldn't be realistic if it would make no sense to the story if you just if he's showing his face around and the old Avengers don't acknowledge the fact that he looks like someone because I can see something to where, like, they get into a battle early in the film. Doom washes them, right? I mean, destroys them, and then Doom's mask gets like knocked off. This is all speculation, right? But Doom's mask gets knocked off, and Peter gets all freaked out.
I don't think you're just saying like an example of how.
Yeah. This is an example. Like I'm saying, like, look, right? Like Peter gets all freaked out, right? And then Peter goes back to the Avengers HQ and is like kind of freaking out, and then Sam goes up and says, like, bro, we know, but we don't care. He has to die. Like, we have to defeat him.
Oh yeah, see, and like then, that I think is way too much because, like, I don't think that.
Yeah, I disagree.
I strongly disagree because I don't think, even if they're like, oh, you kind of look like someone I know, so I'm not going to kill you, like that's
no. I didn't say this. I didn't say so. I'm not going to. No. I'm saying Peter is going to be startled at first, and then Sam's going to come and be like, bro, it doesn't matter. He has to die. Like, he has to go.
Yeah, but like, I don't think I think that would be a bad way to do it because if he's startled to the point where he has to be reminded that they gotta take him out, like that's doing too much. I think if they do it, I think the move is to not do it. But I think if they're going to do it, blink if you miss it, like, oh, you kind of look like someone I know, and then that's it. whatever action.
Yeah, I disagree, bro. I think that Marvel's going to. I'm not saying it's going to be a big part of the plot, but fans are going to love that. I mean, fans are going to love that idea of Peter Parker seeing him as like, bro, you look just like freaking Tony, and he's like, who? Who the frick is Tony?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.